What if you are completely new to Tetris and don't have the stacking knowledge or ability to play on the faster speeds? You might be wondering whether to start with rolling or to get the hang of the game with another playstyle first. After conducting a community poll, the majority agreed that you shouldn't start with rolling. However, there is a case for both sides. I'll first go over reasons to not start with rolling. The main argument is that the other two playstyles, dash and tap, are much easier to learn than rolling. This means you won't have to tackle the challenge of learning how to roll and learning how to stack at the same time. Furthermore, the slower nature of the other playstyles also helps to better ground your fundamentals. With the freedom rolling gives, being able to throw pieces wherever, survival is never a concern until it's usually too late. With the slower playstyles, where the area to play is more limited, you can better ingrain basic survival fundamentals, like building out your left or making double wells for safety. These fundamentals still apply for rolling and are extremely important, so being able to develop them in the first place is something that the other playstyles excel at compared to rolling. Now onto why you should start with rolling. The main argument here is that if you aim to be a top player, you're gonna need to be good at rolling anyways. With this in mind, starting with rolling and mastering your mechanics early on will be much more useful in the long run than practicing another playstyle that won't get you as far. While there are more tournaments exclusively for other playstyles nowadays, it doesn't change the fact that rolling still stands at the peak of everything. Additionally, if you start rolling after already becoming proficient with another playstyle, it might be much harder to find motivation to completely start over after you already sank hours into playing the game a different way. Taking all of this into consideration, I would suggest something that combines aspects of both. Rolling is very fun to do, and I wouldn't push anyone away from just attempting it. And since rolling does take time to fully develop, you won't be able to master it instantly anyways. During the time you are toying around with rolling, you can also try messing around with other playstyles to get a better feel of the game, and so that you can still be making progress even if your rolling isn't taking off. This way, you can get the best of both worlds, where by the time you're proficient enough with rolling, you also have a good enough understanding of the game to actually use your rolling. In the end, it just comes down to personal preference of when you want to learn rolling on your Tetris journey.